wanted to share my journey of struggling with PCOD for about 5 years and then having 2 children. A disclaimer that I'm neither a doctor nor a nurse. I'm not authorized to give any medical advice, so please do not consider this as a medical advice or any sort of recommendation. Last 10 years, the cases of PCOD has increased exponentially to about 65%. In India alone, 1 in every 10 women having PCOD, about 8 crore women may have PCOD. So we are at about 4 to 22% as per the latest report which is released by Government of India. I started to put on a lot of weight as when I had a lot of acne on my face. Usually my face is acne prone, and then my periods stopped for about 3 months. That moment I realized that something is wrong with me. I went to a gynecologist, and she looked at the symptoms, and she very much told me that I suspect you have PCOS. So my first question was, what, am I going to die? Like, what is it? Because at that time, and I'm talking about 2011, there was no awareness of what PCOD is, who gets it, why did I get it. So my 2 questions were, 1, will I die? Like, is it life-threatening? And second is, I want to know, will I never have children? Like, will I have children? And to confirm whether you have PCOD, doctor will write an ultrasound scan. So it took about 2 days, and then when the report came in along with my other reports, I think the other tests doctors may recommend depending on your health and what they seem right is about thyroid, cholesterol, diabetes, the blood report. I was high on thyroid already. I had diabetes. I was almost within the diabetic range. And then I had PCOD. Then she gave me medicines for 6 months, which included vitamins. I'll stop after 6 months and wait for about 2 or 3 months to see if I would get periods naturally. If not, then I had to see her again. So I would take medicines for 6 months, wait for like 2-3 months, no periods, and I get back to the doctor. So this went on for quite some time, I think about close to 2.5-3 years. As it is very upsetting to know that at 28 you have diabetes, thyroid and this and that. After about like 2.5 years, I was really frustrated. I was upset. I was not getting my periods naturally. Obviously my baby plans were put on hold, and then I really didn't know what to do. I was sitting with a doctor and asking her, what else can I do to make this better? I mean, I really want to have a child before I turn 30. So the doctor said, well, the only thing we have is that you need to lose a lot of weight. I remember coming back home and I decided that researching about PCOD and what is that I can do to get rid of it and, say a goodbye. Whatever research I did was largely indicating on weight, body weight. I consulted the top gynecologists in Hyderabad. I decided I wanted to lose weight. I decided to be a little disciplined in what I eat, though I was not too disciplined. So I started working out and I started lifting a lot of weight. And then it took about 6 to 7 months, I think, and I lost about 10 to 13 kilos. What had happened one day is that I came back from my workout and I was feeling giddy. I thought maybe my sugar levels, I was feeling giddy, and I went to sleep and I thought I will be fine the next day. I didn't feel good. So the next day morning, I was not even able to wake up from the bed, which kind of scared me. I thought something had happened to me. I called my parents and my family doctor. He suggested I get my blood test and urine test done. Immediately he checked for my blood pressure, sugar levels, and everything was normal. Nothing was alarming as such. So he said that we need to wait for the blood report and other tests to come tomorrow. So the next day we had all the test reports which came in and everything seemed normal. For me, I was even more scared. If something was alarming, I would have related that is the reason I was not feeling well. I just didn't know at that time what was wrong with me. I saw some spottings when I had gone to the washroom, and then I know that it could be my period. I don't know, because it was like 5 years I had not gotten my periods naturally, to make sure that it was period and not any other spotting. So I waited, and yes, it was my period, and I checked my BMI at that time. I was in the healthy range of BMI, so I was happy. I went to see the gynecologist again, and I told her, and she was very happy. She was exhilarated. I am a foodie, however, I watch what I eat. Both my pregnancies, I had gestational diabetes. 2017, I conceived, and 2018, I delivered my first child. And then in 2021, I delivered my second child. Currently, I do not have PCOD. With PCOD are at a very high risk of type 2 diabetes and heart diseases, high blood pressure, high bad cholesterol, which is LDL, sleep apnea, which is trouble in sleeping. When I was doing a research, I found this article in many government websites in India and in the United States, is that endometrial cancers have been linked to PCOS. I'm going to leave the links in the description below for all my references. If you have any family member or friend you know who has PCOS, give them support, give them courage, give them hope. In my case, I had absolutely amazing support from my parents, my husband, my family members. It was easy for me to sail through this difficult journey, no matter how painful the situation is or excruciating the situation is. Having hope on any given day is better than hopelessness. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions related to this video, please comment below. You can connect with me directly on Instagram or write me an email. Stay blessed. See you in my next video.